utilizing the roads where possible is always a thing. And that's where you get these engagements that come towards the coastal areas, that come towards the one that runs and wraps straight through Los Leones, for example. So you have to be aware of it. And speaking of aware, Infantry have been put on red alert. All of a sudden, 9 is down and dead. T1, okay, they've pulled up and instantly DA's there, but it's only a one-man band. Will the rest of them commit? Are very close, a little bit too close for comfort, maybe, for the 2 players on VP or up front. Circle, it comes towards the north, I think. It does indeed. Oh, we got it right for once with the water, something like this. I'm just thinking, I'm praying, please be right, because if it would have gone down to the south, it would have been complete and utter chaos.
DA going to be going past a couple of teams, one being Infantry here. They've managed to pull up at this point, southern side of Los Leones, kept their heads down and took one on the other side. Infantry just looking a little lost on this. I'm looking at Boyang and Longskirt. Do they just back away now? Maybe, and it's just continue forward. Wait, where are they going on this? Okay, so they've gone past the northern pack here. They're about to hit the main road that divides this and go towards the southern side of the road here. Maybe the better option than this. Soniqs and Na'Vi taking lumps out of each other. And look at Besto. That peak on the ridgeline, Mime just silhouetting like a bad boy, but now Meta get involved as well. Everyone can see this fight. And I've got to say, for now, Virtus.pro might have made the right choice. What a bit of work coming in from VP to somehow go under the radar, somehow avoid these fights, because Na'Vi just got shredded on their choice. A one-to-one comparison. You gotta say, Virtus.pro made the right call.
Absolutely. But they're going to have a lot of presence noted with the shots now as we see the drive-bys coming through. Silzen, Ragnar, gone. So they defended. And this is... Oh, wait! A random nade thrown from Snakers on the opposing side. So Oath made note of their presence. They get one in now that Nox there. The question is, do they advance forward? Do they have more? Do they have utility to try and commit towards that? Drive-bys in abundance. Tianba and Afreeca Freecs, they've gone for the same position. Lou and Spyro fall in the kill feed, so Oath did continue the hammer down, but for now it's Tianba. And all of a sudden Afreeca Freecs are just falling at the wayside. Is that just one player? It is, of Tianba left standing out of that. Same can be said for VP. They have not fared any better. Hyruza needs to bail on this. Because, my word, a bombardment. Mortar shells have been flying towards the side of VP, and I don't think it's going to get much better. Now, where do you go? It may have been safety for all but a moment, but all but a moment is exactly what it was. Like, wow, okay, so 2 teams just like that at the same time, simultaneous. Kind of wacky.
And here comes the desperation plays. There's nowhere left. The circle is brutal for anyone that was on that northern side, which is still a great deal. I'm still looking towards Gen.G, looking to stick out in the north. Oath are keeping everyone somewhat kept down here. Pressure on a wild vehicle comes down, almost punishes Enox. That was going to be sent from Nurins, but Loki's got his back. Keeps him covered, and Gen.G still staying alive. VP do get found, and that is them down in 12th. But I don't think anyone from the north is particularly faring any better. Gen.G still under the gun. Zenith looking to pressure them. But Daytrade down in pieces and down altogether. Down bad at this point. As 10 teams now remain, Zenith and Gen.G trying to share the north. And I don't think these two want to share much.
And now it really comes into view how good Gen.G's player was to be able to push on that ridgeline and hold it. That gave them some sort of an anchor point to be able to fight anyone else who wanted to try and take up position on them. PO will fall, and the instant confirmation should come through from Kickstart, but you can see Iononyx is very quick off the draw to try and block line of sight and maybe getting back on his feet, maybe just put some aggression his way. Kickstart says no, denies it, Nade comes over. And I like this coming out of Zenith to force the scenario while you know they're damaged and get involved with it. It's perfect.
You don't get an advantage on someone like Gen.G often. So when you do, you take that. You take that every day of the week. About 8 seconds out from circle update now. Keep that in mind. Things are about to get dicey. The southeastern side, the very edge of the circle, is getting the pressure. E36 trying to deal with Petrichor Road, but they are not going down easily. Finally, Pure Boy gets the shot he was desperate for and maybe buys a bit of time, but then look at DXG sweeping on through Fergus to find one. They want another though. Mamu from further afield does find Pure Boy. That's going to be E36 gone, kind of left in a pinch, and DXG do take good territory here. This ain't bad, all things considered, that circle update. But Oh, 8 teams. Long
coming
K
out.
still trying to spam away. I'm seeing nades. You're right, they are. They're coming out, and these nades were good before. Virtus.pro's corpses lay down here. They know the distance. They know where to go. The molly is perfect. Say goodnight. Oath, wipe out Zenith, and once again maintain position. 4 still standing as well. They are in prime position to do exceedingly well this game. Make their way through to the weekend, but there's still Gen.G. There's still T1. There's still DA. There's still plenty of problems, and Gen.G proving how much of a problem they can be.
How can 2 players do this? If that hadn't bounced to the left-hand side, it would have been formidable. Inox with a third one. Can the third find its target? It can. He got in the car. Marco, you beast.
Big brain plays, but here we go. That's going to be some big death on the board. Already Oath again, mopping up DXG. While this happened, Inox just found Metralius, and there goes DA. Gen.G refusing to relent. They continue forward. Oath managed to stay alive. There's 2 of them still up. They could do with these reses, and now, because Gen.G are back building this with 2 of them. Boliang, though, maybe his position will pay dividends. Linshun, the flash, this could be huge. The underhand flash, he's 3'd up. This guy is geared out of his mind. The flash is definitely catch Oath. Back caps might be blind as a bat here. Linshun, though, tucks his head down. Loki just posting shots downfield, downrange. Now, Balefrost being flushed is a problem, and that's going to Hypnotics. Okay, Snakers finds Linshun. That's 1 big danger removed. Now, Boliang is right in between Gen.G and Oath. And somehow, Gen.G still playing like they're the favorites in this. There are 2 players. There's no way they should be looking this confident.
What we said may happen almost did. They lost several, but been able to get themselves at least to a 3-stack. Gives them that shining chance. Boliang, are you going to lay here, though? That's the problem. Are you going to lay here and maybe get stepped upon? If you step on Snake, you will get bitten. For Oath, they don't have to come his way. That's the advantage. Oh, they've spotted him. Never mind. If they remove him from player, that's a 2 versus 3. Okay, game on here. Gen.G, what's left in the tank? You've been formidable thus far throughout this game, but your ground to play with is absolutely minuscule. They would have to smoke up Oath, deny vision, and run at them.
Inox is holding the ridgeline. There is a chance that Loki can slip further forward here. The smokes have kept Oath unable to see this ground. Now there's a problem. They've got Inox holding the ridgeline and the back lines. Oath knows where he is, but there's that man missing, Loki. Now his helmet is broken, his vest is broken. The flash comes out, and Loki is keeping them back. 1 man now. He puts the kind of, I guess, aggressive smokes down. He's going to smoke them off, so when they move forward, it's the white wall, and Inox re-aggressing, re-peeking. I think Gen.G are playing this better. Oath look a little lost for an answer. Inox now on the push-up as well. He's going to get towards Loki on this. Snakers, Pack Caps, Rello. They have been doing well so far. But Gen.G have done better in this moment. Oh, this ridgeline's good, though. Snakers on the low ground. This could be huge. Loki, seemingly looking that way, keeping the track on it. Inox has his back as well. Snakers sees 1. That should be a kill all day long. Where's the kill coming? Snakers, he whisks it for just a second. And now there's problems because Pack Caps now comes in. Inox put into what? A 1v3. He's got the first. Pack Caps goes down. Rello and Snake is still alive. And the smokes are up. Inox is creeping forward. He's going to move towards Loki here. Going to move past him. Spots out Rello. Spins around on a dime. Sees Snakers. He's in a 1v2 on angles that are not favorable. Surrounded. Snakers should have this. And now Rello gets the flush and looks for more. Inox watching that ridgeline like a hawk. That pixel peeks up. Pops a shot. Nothing more happens. How is he going to get the advantage here? He looks again. Oath don't have an answer just yet. No nades to come towards him. Another smoke invested. His last smoke now goes in. Snake is still visible. Inox peeks again. This man looks just invulnerable. He's still alive and this is creeping in. He's got good damage for he's 9 HP. Inox, the ridgeline, spots out Snakers, but now the damage comes back. 26 HP here. He's still looking. He's still trying to find Rello. He knows there's still someone close to him. He's looking at that smoke. He knows there's a problem still. And on the ridgeline, he finds Rello. He's looking at Snakers. He's 1 HP. He's putting everything into this. Snakers is yet to move. He's hit the deck. He's surrendering. He's pushing forward on 1